Let me check my craps.
And them chickens.
Chimpkins. Okay, let's see. Do I need to water anything? Oh. Do you need that though? Oh. Okay, let's see.
Oh no, of course.
I need to go to seafront before I do anything here.
Go to the sea and see the front of the sea.
Yes. Oh no.
Of course, of course.
Out of the way, old man. I'll knock you over.
You protected the.
Oh god, you turned into a robot.
It did it. It did it. Yep. I thought it would do it. You got angry.
Oh my god.
It's just the cable, yeah. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
switch it.
Switch that cable. Oh no. Berries. They're just berries. Not allowed to talk to Scotia anymore, apparently. I know.
It's switching. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Should I send it again?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Maybe.
For about 2 seconds.
Maybe.
She
My
doesn't always have.
my husband.
Wasn't.
Yes.
Was pussy.
Care for some
Money. Well, that money, honey.
I know. I have so much money. I'm kind of rich. Oh, I do not need 98 of those.
No! I was concerned.
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, you're studying that much?
No,
Like,
I am not.
You're rich, or you're not
Yeah.
that rich.
That would cost 10,000. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay.
thanks for your
Thanks for your business.
Thanks for your bitchness.
I am a bitchness. Wait, no, it's this way.
That's true. We can be bitches together.
Yes. But yeah, the old woman in the lighthouse is dead.
Sad.
I know. The whole town lied to her.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling there was something more.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd everything go?
Oh, it went, fine. It was fine.
Glad to
It
hear
was
it.
fine.
So,
Fine.
you don't look
It
very
was fine.
happy.
No.
Well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat, but apparently I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick.
Oh no,
The smell
not
in my
violent.
cabin was just unspeakable. I had no idea one guy could create that much, you know.
Barf?
I
Barf.
really want to stay in the trading business, but I don't think that's going to be possible if I can't. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again.
10,000 money.
Thanks. And, good luck.
I never imagined my
Too much for me to pay for me to get paid.
What a bummer.
I mean, I got paid.
Waste of our time.
Yeah, she got
I
paid.
knew the guy would get seasick. Maybe next time he can try finding work that doesn't involve the ocean.
Maybe next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
No, not yet. I'm on my way to see my sister.
Maybe beat her.
She's dying and sick, and my voice is going.
You also sound like you're dying sick.
Maybe.
Jesus.
Am I Yona? God. My voice was like, "Ha, you want to sound like you're dying?" And I'm like, I don't know about that. Oh, okay, she's near. Do. You want to see me kill this man? I can do it right in front of you.
Yes.
Okay.
No licking. I don't know.
Look how much
My
damage I
face
do
pretty
now.
good. Oh my god, yes.
And then he does a big slam.
He
Come
does
on
a
and slam. Welcome to the jam.
Boy, slam jam. And slim jams. Big boy.
Oh god, he's glitching.
Yeah, what the fuck? What, did he get stuck on that bush?
I think he got stuck in Kai's attacks.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh my god, funny. He doesn't know what to do with his
No,
ass.
he doesn't. Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on, stop turning. Yes. Okay, I don't get anything. Cool, didn't want anything. I did, and I didn't get anything.
Yeah, he murdered. Like,
He dropped a thing before.
he. Okay.
He dropped a complex machine before.
Hmm. But he comes back, so maybe it's like a.
It's a farming thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like. He will drop something every so often.
Mm-hmm. And now I must go see her. Woof woof.
Mm-hmm.
I did. You gotta woof woof. Yes.
Woof, woof, woof.
Woof woof woof. So you're scared of Wolf-chan?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yona?
Yona.
Hey,
How are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you going to stay here
Oh no.
today?
Sure, I'll stay.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Now get the fuck to sleep.
Go to sleep so I can leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. He's on drugs. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out because he's a fucking mute. What is he saying? I can't hear him because I'm deaf. I can't hear him. 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 I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phase. I mean a phrase. It's just a
Could be
phase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out with him. Dream. Dream. What the hell does that mean? The lips move again faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it. I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead there's so many words. I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. The next morning.
The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Mm.
You want to put on some pants?
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick?
He's drunk.
Yes.
No,
I had a strange night.
strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry
Someone's
about
staring at
I
me.
had a dream too.
it. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess
Monopoly.
the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth and no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek. We had to play his dumb game instead.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry. I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Say, next time you go out, would you pick something up for me?
Like a cat?
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
I have
A
melons.
melon? You got it.
I have melons. You want a
Mm,
melon?
no.
Melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let
Hi,
me know.
Luna.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
I also have a
A
watermelon.
watermelon this time? Sure thing. Did somebody order a watermelon?
Yay!
Pulled it out of my
You're the
ass.
Anything else you need?
best. Actually, I need a pumpkin.
I have those.
Right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
A pump ass.
I got
It's
your
like
pumpkin,
you already
Yona.
have all this. It's so
Yeah.
great.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
What are you doing to them?
You're not?
She fucking them? Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Oh,
There you
she
go.
made me
I
food.
made it all by myself.
Is
Oh,
this
right.
a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona.
I mean, I haven't gone
this is,
like a week.
Well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on.
He's
try it,
concerned.
Try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's
Hi.
really sweet of you, Yona.
Do you smoke 6 packs a day,
Thank you.
Luna?
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
Oh.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
We should play a game together sometime too.
I
Oh
don't
my
wanna.
god.
Out the door.
Something troubling
Shut
you,
that
lad?
front door.
It's nothing.
lads.
Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Let's go ask a Popola. A Popola. Woof.
Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof.
Open those front doors.
Mm-hmm.
He came back with milk to see me, yay!
Daddy came back with the milk.
Yeah! After 3 fucking years!
And a new wife and children.
Mhm.
Wife, children.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Fuck! Is it writing attention dreams concerning events? Dream.
Oh my god, and it's evil dream apparently.
It's an evil
and then
dream.
there's more dreams.
That
Okay.
is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Like
Who's it from?
cursed.
Yeah.
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a
Meow.
wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
Don't
They're
stare at him.
usually a
Stop
bright
staring
and
at him.
cheerful group of people.
Hi, Luna.
Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But,
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Goodbye.
No, really, don't mention it.
Yeah, don't ever talk to me or my children again.
Or my children's children.
Yes. Oh no. I'm gonna go save.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh,
broken my
big
legs.
jump. Breaking legs. Break the me legs.
You could have. Who knows?
Taking over the knee, spanked him.
Strange feelings in his legs.
Strange legs in his feelings.
Berries.
Barrels.
A barrel.
Barrels.
I need to practice so I can see when Kuro gets back. Or NieR, whoever I am, I don't know. Hi, Kane. Do.
She's like, fuck off.
Do. Oh, hello, guys.
Nope. Oh, little bitches. This coming out of the woodwork.
I got a broken saw. You can fuck right off. I got a used coloring book. Get back here. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, cross the bridge. Oh, mutton. Mutton. Moots.
Mootsies.
I mean, I could defeat them,
Oh,
but...
he almost touched that ass.
He did. They're following me on the map.
They are.
What the fuck is that thing? Is that a... That's a buffalo. No, that's a boar.
That's
I
the
thought
boar.
it was a
They
fucking buffalo.
I know. They do look like a buffalo from afar. That's why when I first saw one, I didn't point it out because I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Okay.
Bizarre.
Oh, fuck me. Ow.
Oh god. It's glitched. Yep.
Is it glitching? Ow. Rude. You got boar meat? Got a word?
Oh. Okay. An error. I'm still watching though,
That's weird.
but I can't speak to the child.
Oh, you're not allowed to speak to the child? Okay.
Yep.
Weird.
It's still glitching, but it's...
I gotta be a translator.
Oh, translator, leader.
I'm a translator. Oh, okay. Oh, what's happening?
Well, I can hear things.
Are you still watching?
I might have. I'm not sure. It froze again.
It
Leave the
sure
share
is
plate.
quiet here.
Such
'Kay, 'cause I can-
silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know,
Oh,
a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
such cheat.
Yeah, because it froze.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I left
she
the
is.
share play and I can hear her.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
hilarious. You're ugly down there, aren't you?
But how'd you know? I got a tree branch.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh,
Beware.
okay, creepy old man.
Words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There's a strange new sensation in my mind.
You have a mind. Voices, yes. Voices rose in quizzical
It
way.
is not quizzical.
Oh.
What's going on?
Villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his
Perhaps
eyes.
we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Kuro and Vice.
You can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it was cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the dream world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Does he even have a mouth?
Here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Oh my god, what a little bitch.
Before the mayor could confirm Kuro's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's
I
just
know
how
what-
the death dream works.
Hold on, I'll do the thing in a second. Though
I can
polite, the
see-
mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's
My
remarks.
remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Kuro had seen and what they discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Kuro and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too many random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his
It
pride.
does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
Oh god, he's so sad. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Kuro like a contagion.
Oh no.
Wait, said Kuro suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagion words, right? Contagious words. The mayor leaned forward with a renewed interest, pushing startled Vice aside in the process, and then looking at a cat. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words, was it? It was about dreaming or something, the dreams, or what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Kuro's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said, those who dream, that's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before nodding his approval at Kuro. And then Kuro was like, I can't fucking read. What the fuck are you doing? That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. But it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape from the very moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his focused eyes staring at nothing, so much to read. My village was beautiful, he said, no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Kuro nodded in agreement. Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Kuro to ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Kuro to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now, see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet, you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? Mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, you're right. You're right, I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. The repayment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Kuro and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Kuro slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu, and probably lightning. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Kuro's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in no time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed to determine to twist his ankle.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Not twisting his ankle.
I know. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rocks or rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proven to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Kuro to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Kuro snapped, "Okay, Weiss, cram for a second, would you? You don't have to walk." Kuro leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out a volume that rattled his teeth. Kuro slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Kuro could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Kuro's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Screech. Shake. Woo! Okay. And the insect symphony dimmed another decibel. Kuro began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1, with it is lacking. 2, with it is ideal. 3, with it is dangerous. What is it? What? By my page, is this a riddle? Guess so. I mean, it feels sorta forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave the answer to you. 1, with it is lacking. 2, with it is ideal. 3, with it is dangerous. Oh, shit. Seesaw? Oh, maybe it's a secret. Inwardly furious that the Weiss had left attached to him, Kuro sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? Sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. This forest undergrowth parted before Kuro like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forests anthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Kuro moved on with a new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the underground, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had purpose. Guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Kuro after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads us. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest. Spring, a smiling Kuro picked up a small rock and sent skipping across the water and stuff. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? What? I enter through the window, but break no glass. Moonlight? No, it can't be moonlight.
Well, we'll see what the answers are.
Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. Kuro grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight?
Yeah. Similar as moonlight, but...
Yeah. Sunlight.
Because it says, yeah.
A plume of water suddenly burst from the springs. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intention of this place. Hey, look, cried Kuro, awakening Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestling among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Kuro walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. He's a small man in a black cloak. Began Kuro. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Kuro tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer this riddle. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, at least it's an easy one. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, and 3. Now, what am I? What? What is it? I don't feel like any of those are right.
I know, it's one of those weird ones. When they ask this, they always different questions, always different answers to it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say a man.
I think it is.
But I'm gonna look it up just in case. Okay, it is a man.
Yeah, it's...
a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Kuro. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. What's that mean? It makes sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him, because he's a rude bitch. As Kuro watched mist seep up from the ground and envelop the cottage, racing from a distance. When Kuro and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy. Gravy. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Kuro's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just so happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Kuro withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Kuro filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Kuro cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second, this is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rule of this place is futility itself. Kuro and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss, it is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they woke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the grieve leaves. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Kuro shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. Good news, everyone. I think we made it. Oh, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did, I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs, trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Kuro and shrugged. Without a word, the man reached down and pulled something from his pocket, probably. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall return in a short while, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying onto his unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as sealed verse. Kuro and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed the gold had been found in the most unexpected places. I say, muttered Weiss, certainly a stroke of luck. I had a stroke. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Kuro mentioned the strange man who had been given them the third riddle and the mysterious word he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Whilst not, he stared into space for a moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Kuro tried to keep a straight face, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured just some kind of illusion created with a death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Kuro gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong, the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to
I
help
know.
the other villagers, no matter what.
summon magical spikes from the ground to
Well,
impale
you just-
enemies.
Read a whole fucking novel.
I
Verse,
fucking
that
did.
Didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask
Oh, and there's a
me.
save over
It's
there, nice.
almost
Oh
as
yeah,
if someone
that's I
has
saved
died
before.
in this
There.
village.
Don't
Okay,
overthink
good,
advice.
because I was
I'm gonna go save again.
nice. Save the whole.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
We're in this, like, fucking Fey woods.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. I'll get to them in a second.
new people.
Box.
Oops.
Oh, I can't take it. Okay.
No.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why is
God.
this such a bitch?
Your turn.
Okay. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh. For I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison is tucked. No,
Yeah.
is tucked beneath a stairway in a long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral of cats that plays with without end.
God.
Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes and eternity slips by in a single click of the clock. Clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my rigid nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is the product of my idle mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside my eyes. Accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? Okay, I am Grimoire, fucking wise. Squirrel Long, have we been searching for you? Now come, stand. We shall awaken from the nightmare together. Then the one known as Kuros extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the
Staccato? I don't know what that word is.
sound of heavy rain. Some of that. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire voice. Look at your feet. Don't look at your feet. I have no feet. I forced my eyes open to see water filling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. Shins.
Oh.
There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant, and singing. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north.
Okay. Oh, I have to select it. Okay, proceed north. That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous... What?
Canopied.
Oh, canopied beds, resting upon a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Relation slowly dawns, and I fell to my knees and weep. Corpse? Yeah.
Yeah.
No corpses. I face a mountain of
Charred.
I'm assuming something else.
Yeah.
Crumpling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Oh no. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition for their G's. I make a sound, and whether scream or laughter I cannot say. Then my mind drains me for mercilessly blackness, and I find myself opening the door, and I'm leaving that most terrible rooms.
Oh,
I sprint down the dim corridors.
Proceed east
or south.
I'm gonna go east.
I squint down the dim corridors. I'm gonna go corridors.
Yeah.
West.
North?
Or north.
Let's go north. Oh
squint
god.
down the dim corridors. Yeah, east,
Let's
south.
go east and north. Like...
Okay.
So, north and then east again?
At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wiggling insects have made homes in the remains, and this is the moment I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself.
I were gonna say they're evil.
They could be. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run through the seat upon the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have spurted forth from their mouths. My mind grasps firmly at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I sit down the corridor. Yep. West or north?
I don't know.
I don't know either!
I'm gonna go north again?
Against all hope, we make it to the front door! Oh my god!
Oh.
Break down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Kuro and the I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On third try, it gives away, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. And the storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still thick and foreboding. but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as
Get on
tears
your knees.
the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress, as was, then you are a woman, madam.
Oh,
I am. I
proffer.
proffer that you smile. I suppose it comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exit only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Kuro is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it all. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the Vanna Castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud.
Shroud, yeah.
After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar, and a fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncannibal black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
Oh, there will be.
Oh, but there will be.
I feel like there will be. Okay. Hopefully this is the last guy.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
Let's go.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
Even
Yeah.
I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Oh my god, funny.
Okay.
He's like,
A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall form scraping against the sky. Weiss and Kuro had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed
Perhaps
ferocity.
they are some manner of mirage.
Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Kuro nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with rage and age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed through the rocky surface as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Kuro lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply one of manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Kuro glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Kuro's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further down than the next up ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his senses. "We're definitely getting closer," said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. "Yes, this much is certain." Encouraged, Kuro lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing at the distance. "Water!" he cried. "What's water?" "Water? I don't drink. Preposterous. I don't see any water." "Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off of it." Without waiting for a response, Kuro sprang to life and bounced toward the sight. What in the... He's a Tigger. That's what Tiggers do, they bounce.
Yes, they do.
There was no water. There was nothing but a stinky cat that made stink in my room now. Kuro closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. "I believe this is known as a mirage," he said. "Many a desert traveler has spoken such things." Kuro shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed out in the distance, his eyes widened once more. "Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there." Kuro sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a minute of running, Kuro come to a halt. I could have sworn it was right here, out here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Kuro and struck him in the face with its cover. Enough, you bitching idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. Kuro's face clouded. There isn't. There's not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. Kuro looked up. Stretched out toward him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Kuro, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape. A tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others pressed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Kuro. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Where's my cheese? Perhaps the land's intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silent on steel rails, beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never seen before or encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles were staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose for the abstract work around them, Kuro and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Kuro uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Kuro moved back to touch the nearest statue, the bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. With that, the bird departed as if on cue. The 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that. They're alive. The triplets bowed before Kuro. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Kuro and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's fake. You know I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the real one around here. The respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again filled the city. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Vice. Kuro furrowed his brow and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. Well, yeah. The real form will speak the truth. The false one will only speak lies. Others false. I'm gonna say Beta. The real one is Beta. Though Kuro's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Vice in the dry tone of lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma claims that Beta is fake would be the truth. Even though Gamma is a liar, therefore that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly to dust, while Beta sprang into life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as he could before an uncomfortable Kuro pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Have you been to the city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, right? There's no way I could have been to a place like this. At the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Kuro, just like the mirror. The vague sense of unease that struck Kuro during the mirror's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
The bear mare better not have fallen asleep.
You can't have it.
I know.
Bitch.
Oh, how
We did it.
Box over there.
Thank you so much.
Oh, there's a box.
Here, I have something for you.
Contained one-handed
nice.
sword faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
What'd it do?
Yeah, is it? Oh, on the bottom.
Oh, it's a
Ooh, I like
katana.
it.
But is it
Light.
better? Is it better?
Magic 20%.
Wait, very light.
Attack
Oh,
power.
it is better. But it has no effect. That doesn't have an effect either, though, so... I have a katana.
I love it.
Antidote weed. I got weed.